Howdy folks, Brian Kusko here at Triple B. I'm not going to say that I saved the best for last, but Justin Kobylka produces my favorite ball python combos, and he is going to close out this year's NARBC Tinley Park series. For those of you that watch the channel regularly, you know that clown is hands down my favorite ball python morph. Maybe you've heard people say that everything is better with Enchi. Well, I say everything is better with clown. And Justin has produced more badass clown combos than anyone I've seen to date. On top of that, he has put out a lot of good info on keeping and breeding, which has been a big help to people like myself. Alrighty then, let's talk to Justin and check out some of his awesome snakes. You're watching Triple B TV. Justin, how did you get into reptiles to begin with?
Well, for me, reptiles were just a passion from the beginning, like so many people. My parents were deathly afraid of snakes, and so I was allowed to have lizards and frogs and that sort of thing. But as soon as I went to high school, into a boarding school, I just went crazy, catching whatever I could catch, with getting all my snake fix in, basically. Then I ended up spending a year in Africa, catching snakes there and learning about a lot of exotic stuff. And when I got back, ball pythons were just taking off, and I saw all the color paint jobs, and I was like, this is incredible. And it kind of lets you mix art plus the hobby for snakes all in one.
The clown stuff that you produce is out of this world.
Thank you.
It's the best clown stuff I've seen around. Honestly.
I appreciate that. Yeah, I love the clowns because the clowns is like having a whole nother species to work with, because they don't look like ball pythons, just the pattern wise. And so you can take every ball python morph, make it a clown morph, and it's like you have a whole nother snake.
Yeah, clown is definitely my favorite morph,
right?
Probably for that reason. But the stuff just the stuff you have here, man, is out of this world. You mind if we take a couple?
Sure.
Look at a couple.
Let's do it. Animals? Let's do it. Which ones? Do you have?
Which ones are your? Let's pull out like two or three of your favorite animals.
Let's definitely start with clowns. We talk about those. This is the fire spot-nosed yellow belly clown.
Oh
and what we have here is a combination of the fire bringing all the color out in it, but the yellow belly is just cracking the snake up. It should be like called lava ball or something. If it wasn't taken, I'm sure it is. But you have all this red just coming out on the snake, and it just went incredible.
The contrast, the thing that I love, the spot nose. When you put the spot nose into the clown,
right,
that contrast, that black that comes out, the definition it gives.
That's what spot nose is good for. It doesn't. In every combo you put it with, is it creates definition. And so many of the ball python combos are just washing out. You're putting gene upon gene. The spot nose takes and brings the color back in, so you actually can appreciate the different patterns of snakes again.
Yeah,
and that's what I love about it.
Absolutely amazing.
So this is the Coral Glow Batman. Now, if you don't know what the Batman is, you probably do. It's the leopard spot nose clown, which just almost doesn't look like a clown at all. It just goes so crazy on the pattern. And here we laid the Coral Glow color over that crazy pattern, and it just ended up being an incredible snake, where you have all these purples coming in with the orange edging. The best part about this is these are females and female makers, and I just love getting into that side of the Coral Glow.
That thing is out of this world, man. This is what I'm talking about. The stuff that you produce is just, it blows my mind. This is, look at this. It's amazing.
Yeah, it blows my mind too. I couldn't even believe it when this stuff starts hatching. And that's just half the fun of it all, is seeing something that you don't know what it's going to be until you see it. Okay, so this is a spider leopard fire clown. And the leopard clown is something that takes and completely changes the spider clown. The spider clown is very limiting. It doesn't have a lot of potential because most of the pattern's wiped. You just have a backstripe to work with. And the leopard took that backstripe, wiped it out almost completely, added these crazy side stripes, and basically we're looking at a
reticulated python.
A reticulated python at this point, a super tiger retic. And so we're reverse engineering some of these other species with a really easy to keep species in the ball python. And it's been kind of fun to see some of that weird stuff. So here we have a super orange dream pied, and this is the very first time this has been done. And it just went overwhelming with the color on this thing. I was worried, orange dream pieds are awesome. I was worried I wouldn't be able to tell if I hit a super, but the depth of the color and the depth of the orange on this just blew me away. And this has probably been one of the best snakes of the show as far as people coming around and saying, I want to see that snake. They told me that snake was over there. everybody wants to see this snake. I can still understand why. It's just insanely,
I mean, not
insanely
a
amazing.
genetic powerhouse plus, look at it. Gosh.
Yeah, this is what everybody wants from a pied. They want the orange, you know, and pieds have orange anyways. And we finally found the best way to bring the orange all the way up to neon, you know, in the pied. And it still has lots of patterns, so.
Out of this world, man.
It's perfect, it's just like what it's supposed to be.
Well, Justin, I really appreciate your time, man. And
my pleasure.
I'm going to look forward to your future and all the amazing things I know you're going to produce.
Thank you.
All right, guys, let's give Justin a big thank you for that interview. You can find links for his channel and website in the description. Please leave a comment and let us know what you thought of all that awesomeness. If you're not subscribed and you like what you're seeing, hit the subscribe button. We're just getting started here at Triple B TV. Who knows what's going to happen in the months and years to come. Next week, we're going to find out what was the coolest animal at the NARBC show in Pasadena. Until then, you've been watching Triple B TV. Y'all take care.